Breaking news, people. Breaking news. Jamaica under blackout and JDF headquarters under fire, people. Listen to this. Listen to this live are coming.
Breaking news. As we come on air tonight, it is now 13 minutes after 10 o'clock in Jamaica, 13 after 11 o'clock here in the United States. We're going to listen and watch it.
13 after 4 here in England.
We talk with yours truly, Jeffrey T. We're hearing that sections of the Jamaica Defense Force headquarters Upper Camp in Kingston, Jamaica is currently on fire. What we're also hearing that the entire island of Jamaica, from Negril Point to Moran Point, has an island-wide blackout. The Minister of Transportation, Darrell Vaz, has indicated to the nation that the Jamaica Public Service Company president is currently on his way to the emergency center and he will get an update soon. We're also hearing that the standby unit at the KPH is not working. Unconfirmed report, let me say this, unconfirmed report that the standby unit at Kingston Public Hospital is not working. Unconfirmed report. Let me specify this. Unconfirmed report that the generator at the Kingston Public Hospital is not working. I'm working my sources to get that, if that is so. That's what I'm hearing now. So the news coming into the Mequita News Center right now is that the Jamaica Defense Force Upper Camp is currently on fire. And there is no light from Negril Point to Moran Point. Let me figure out something here. If there's any more news coming into us via any of the news outlets in Jamaica. Stand by for that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to open the phone line soon to get your reaction on all of this. Because this don't look good. It cannot be that they spend how much millions of dollars to JPS. And now we're being told. Okay, hold on there for me. I think Energy Minister Darrell Vaz has reported an island-wide blackout Friday evening and say he is awaiting update from Jamaica Public Service Company. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, 30 minutes ago, Vaz said JPS President Hugh Grant is currently on his way to the company emergency operational center. Darrell, I tell you, I warn you already, Darrell. Be careful what you're doing. I warn you about the 1.4 billion. I have no confess about it. See what happened to you now? You think God like ugly? Anyway, Jeffrey, behave yourself tonight. What we are hearing do not smell good and don't look good to me. I don't know if the ship is in Jamaica. Well, today's the 5th. Today's the 5th. I think the United States naval vessel or warship should have left the port of Kingston by now, because they said they come from the 1st to the 5th. So I think they already leave. Already. So this is the news coming into us right here on the Mequita News channel. That's the entire island of Jamaica from Negril Point to Moran Point. Credible information that are coming to us now. Now it has been confirmed by the Minister of Transportation, Darrell Vaz, that the entire island of Jamaica has no light. So tell me now, if they have no light in the entire island of Jamaica, and some of the water stations have to be run by pump, what is going to happen? Question tonight also, we're waiting a news conference from the Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade to find out what caused the fire at the JDF at the Upper Camp, the JDF headquarters there at Upper Camp in Kingston. We're also waiting on the Minister of Transportation himself. What is the update on why is it the country has no light? Why the country has no light tonight? And as the fire started, JDF, current gone. I am being told and confirmed report that Kingston Public Hospital, anybody who lives near Kingston Public Hospital who's on the live feed here, who can attest to this, or is it true that KPH has no light down there, the standby not working? We need to find that out. We need to find that out tonight. We need to find that out. We need to find that out. We don't know what is going on. It doesn't really look good. I want to say good night to all those who are watching us from South Florida. Members of the diplomatical corps is watching us tonight. We're being told from Negril Point to Moran Point has no light. We're trying to figure out what is going on. A section of the Jamaica Defense Force Upper Camp is currently on fire. We don't know what on earth is going on there. It does not look good to all of us. And we need to figure out what is truly going on. What is truly going on in the land of wood and water. As we work our sources here tonight, everybody's telling me thing here. I want to say good night to my brother and his wife in Jamaica. My good friend Wayne, my brother Wayne and his wife Mel. Good night to you. They're not having a night either. I was trying to call a friend of mine, my spiritual mother, not getting through to her because internet is down because there's no light. Out of Negril, I'm being told the entire, from the western strip of Negril, straight up to Red Ground and all those places has no light. The entire island, from Negril Point to Moran Point, has no light. And we're praying to God that nobody does anybody anything. Please, people, lock your doors. Please, lock your doors as much as you can. Lock your doors. I know sometimes when the light gone, you're hot like a fire, and open the windows them. But be ye careful. Be ye careful tonight. Jamaicans from Negril Point to Moran Point, please lock your doors. Please, we're asking you to lock your doors as much as you can. I know it is hot like fire now, but please, if you can, lock your doors. The entire island of Jamaica has no light. Let me see if I can get a hold of, well, there's two persons I've been trying to call and getting them. One of them who is in government, well, in opposition, says to me, Mr. Tavares, let us not comment yet. And I understand that too. I understand that. So what we're hearing, it is now 11:21, 10:21 in the land of wood and water. If you're just joining us, the news coming out of Jamaica tonight. Yeah, okay, here we go. The Kingston Public Hospital and the Victoria Jubilee Hospital has no light. The Kingston Public Hospital and the Victoria Jubilee Hospital has no light. Billions spent. Standby units at these medical facilities not working or they don't have any. The Kingston Public Hospital in Kingston, Jamaica, the Victoria Jubilee Hospital has no light this evening. 10:22. Patients, nurses, and doctors is working in darkness. Have to have candles and lanterns. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on in this country. We need to figure if these people take this country seriously. I don't think the JPS caused the entire, the JDF rather, caused the entire blackout. There is something else. What I was told that the substations that belongs to the Jamaica Public Service Company, JPS, all of them just went out. They just got blank and hit the entire country, hit the entire grid. So I don't know if some sabotage going on or if there's something else going on in the middle of the night that we don't know about. We don't know if some thing running across the seas in Jamaica from Negril Point to Moran Point, we don't know. And when current gone, it have the police officers them on edge. So they won't stop anything too much. But this is the news coming into us. That sections of the Jamaica Defense Force went up in blaze. And we're being told now, reporting news out of Jamaica, that the entire island of Jamaica has no light. The Minister of Transportation, Mining and Telecommunication, Daryl Vaz, has reported an island-wide blackout and says he's awaiting an update from the Jamaica Public Service Company. I guess we're not going to bed tonight without we get any update because Daryl Vaz have stand by him yard. If he's even an island, because they love to travel to South Florida, you know. So we don't know if they're in South Florida or where they are. We're going to open up the phone lines that people can call in. We're going to open the phone lines that people can call in. Hold on. And tell us what you think. Let me figure out something. I am getting a little news from a member of the diplomatical corps who is saying to me, wow, Lord, I can't put this out. I can't put this out. This is confidential. I can't put this out. But basically what we're hearing, give us some likes on TikTok. Give us some hearts on TikTok, some flowers and whatever you can give us on TikTok to keep the Make We Talk program going. Those on YouTube, give us, if they want to give us some hearts and all those things, and let's keep it going. Let me see something here that we're getting some news coming into us also tonight that the Kingston Public Hospital, the Victoria Jubilee Hospital, has no light. One moment here for me, please. Let me get this phone call here. One moment, please. One moment, please. Hi, good night. Make we talk here live. Hi, good night. I am good. Hello? Hello? Okay, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Apparently the person, Hello, good night. Make we talk here live. Hello, good night. Make we talk here live. Hello? What's going on? Hello, good night. Make we talk here live. Hello, good night. Make we talk here live. Hello? Hello? Something going on with the phone here tonight. Hello, good night. Make we talk here live. Hello? Hold on there for a minute. What's going on? Stand by for this phone call here. Something went down on this phone system here. I don't know what is it. Stand by. I don't think it is now 11:27, 10:27 in Jamaica. Please stand by. We are going to try and figure out if they're going to have a press conference. I am talking about in the press conference. Come on now, Jeffrey. We're going to see what is going to happen if the president of the Jamaica Public Service Company will give an update. I'm going to call him on WhatsApp. Yes. I'm going to do that. What is going on? We don't know. I don't know what this Cuba thing. I'm getting about Cuba. You know, I'm busy them on Cuba. I'm busy them on Cuba. Hold on there for me. The person was calling. Let me call them back. What happened? I don't know. But the system just went blank. Let me call back the person who was calling us on WhatsApp a while ago. I hope she answered the phone because it's none of my fault at all. We're live on air. Hello. Hi, good night. We're live on air. What's going on? Where are you, in Jamaica?
No, I'm not in Jamaica. But Jamaica is in the.
Yes, I
know.
I meant
yes.
A long time I don't talk to you.
A long time. And I just saw the show and I go and followed it, because I know you're a man that, speaks, shed light into, yes, situations that is going on. I just want, one thing I want to say is, I want to know if Jamaica has if Jamaica water as if it is the entire Sea of Jamaica has now become international waters, and because I just think this whole blackout is for things, whatever it is, to vanish without a trace and to block signal, and I've always known that when anything is going on, that Jamaica is not safe, because for the same reason, remember the pirates, they always used to like Jamaica because of the harbor and the freedom that you provide and get to where you want to go to from Jamaica. I'm not a country right? I'm more than the people whatever. I would talk, but I want to talk about what I'm saying nationals and what is going on globally right now. Prime Minister, I mean,
let us talk about what is going on in Jamaica now. Some calls coming in. Not a calls coming in.
I want to talk about what is going on in Jamaica now. That's what I want to talk about, the light.
Yes.
The light.
You have only 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes.
Let me just tell you that I think the light is interconnected to everything else that is going on. The light, that is my perception, that the light going out is connected to everything else that is going on. So, yeah.
Right on.
It's much bigger than even the Prime Minister. That is my feeling. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Continue to do what you do. God bless.
God bless you too. Thanks, man. What else? Let me. There was some call coming in a while ago. See if I can get them back. One call. The number to call is 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. Let me call back this person here. Hello?
Please leave your message for
954-529-8030. You can call us on WhatsApp. As we speak, the Jamaica Defense Force is currently blazing. There is no light in the entire island of Jamaica. The Minister of Transportation, Darrell Vaz, is saying he's waiting on an update from the Jamaica Public Service Company. 954-529-8030 is the number to call. 954. Good night. Make me talk you live.
Jeff, everything good?
Why? It look like the land of food and water gone.
Like it would have gone up and the water can't find. Jeffrey, I just saw news me here today. Me want to for true. The people said they want to relocate the people from Black River, so then finally I take the people land out, Jeffrey.
Let me say something to you. Black River has to be relocated. Where the hospital is, I would not advise them to keep the hospital there. I would not advise them to keep the hospital there at all. Because what happened in the last hurricane that hit here, believe you me, it look good. Why move people and then people up hotel and so on, Jeffrey? Well, about that tonight, but about the lights were gone. How you know say they not build a hotel down here? Who tell you that?
It's so see my man they come talk when name Ministry of Tourism.
So what?
So the more largest airport Vernon Field.
In Black River.
No, it press conference when give today. Yeah, yesterday when give the press conference.
1980s.
Yeah, and that's when you talk about the South Coast down there. They're gonna be a hotel. They're gonna be a hotel there down there and all that.
Yes.
So people and gone, Jeffrey, and the place are burned down.
But what I'm concerned over, how is it that the JDF is on fire tonight? And as the JDF is on fire, the entire island of Jamaica has no light.
JDF, eh?
The Jamaica Defense Force, the defense force that protect Jamaica, section of the JDF is on fire tonight. And the
So where the fire come from, Jeffrey?
Has no light.
But that don't make no sense, Jeffrey. Talk because I just talk to my wife and didn't have no light down Westmoreland either.
Yeah, the entire island from Negril Point to Moran Point has no light.
That just not add up, Jeffrey. Come on.
Well, me not speculating on it because I don't know what's going on, but all I know it don't look good.
Yeah, Darva said my wait for the JPS to contact him saying
no, he's saying he's waiting an update from the president of the Jamaica Public Service Company.
From JPS, yeah. So let's see, eh?
Let's wait and see, my brother. Yes.
Alright, take it easy, brother.
Thank you. 954-529-8030. Share up the live feed. Share up the live feed, people. Share up the live feed. This is Make We Talk. The news coming into us that the entire island of Jamaica has no light, and sections of the Jamaica Defense Force upper camp is currently on fire. The entire island of Jamaica, from Negril Point to Moran Point, has no light, and sections of upper camp is currently on fire. Father, I stretch my hand to thee, O Lord. What a help I have but you. This no look good and smell good at all. No, sir. How would they go into the land and without water? It does not look good. 954-529-8030. That's the number to call into the Make We Talk program. Breaking news coming into a news center that sections of Jamaica, section of Upper Camp is currently on fire, and from Negril Point to Moran Point, there is no light. What we have been told that a section of, what we have been told about JPS is that the substations, some of the substations that the JPS are in charge of, they just conk out. Is it that they're overheated? We don't know what really happened. We need some answers from the president of the Jamaica Public Service Company. How long is going to take for them to restore light back to the people of Jamaica? And we need answers. What started the fire at the Jamaica Defense Force, the JDF? We need answers. So I don't know what is really going on tonight, but we need answers from the authorities. We need answers fast. It cannot be that we just sit idly by and we can't get answers from them. I know their advisors have a tendency of not talking to people, they can believe them pulled up and topic anchor. 954-529-8030. God have mercy. Hear them people on the chat room now. Jeffrey is CIA locked down the country. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I can't speak. I will not comment on that one. I don't know nothing about it. My daughter said light just came back in Montego Bay. Okay, well, some section of Montego Bay, because I heard that some section don't have any light same way. Let me know all those who get back light. A year ago, St. Anne's has no light. St. Anne's has no light. I have been told that from earlier on that St. Anne's has no light. Jeffrey, there might be something. Okay. Okay. 9545298030.
Call my son down there, so.
Oh, what I've been told now is that the power plant struck by lightning island-wide. Well, power plant struck by lightning island-wide outage. This from my
whatever
that is here. So what we're being told by a reliable source, a friend of mine is saying this to me now, that lightning struck the JPS power plant. This not sound good to me though. No light in Hanover too. This not sound good to me. No light, no. Clarendon has no light. Light just came back in some part of Montego Bay, St. James. It was so later I call Nikisha Burchell. Member Burchell, if you're watching this program, Member Burchell, I want to give the program a call. Please do. Please do. What I don't know if what they're saying that lightning struck the power plant. I don't know. There is no light in Jamaica. So people who are in Jamaica, some of the people we're trying to call, you can't get through to them because the little juice have on their phone, they have to wait.
Save it.
And I've been told that the ship left Jamaica at 12:25 today. So the warship has nothing to do with what is going on down there, because Jamaicans don't speculate. (9545298030). (9545298030). The entire island of Jamaica has no light. Let me go into something here and see whatever news else I can get out of what is going on in the land of wood and water. What is this news station is saying here now? Okay. And the long-awaited Troy Bridge for over 5 years now. The people of Manchester and Trelawney didn't have anywhere to walk. Now the Troy Bridge was opened. The Troy Bridge, after 2021 rather, whatever, 2021, the Troy Bridge is now open. And tonight we're giving you some news out of Jamaica that the entirety of Jamaica has no light. From Negril Point to Moran Point, there is no light whatsoever. None. Old Harbour have light. This is what I'm being told on TikTok, that Old Harbour have light. There's a substation in Old Harbour. St. Mary has no light too. Manchester has no light. Old Harbour Bay or Old Harbour has light. Well, there's a substation in Old Harbour, you know. So I don't know how they run that light system down there. But we're being told that, well, if the section of the island will have light now, that means that it's not all of the island gone. But what Daryl Vaz is saying, that the entire country has no light. That's what Daryl Vaz is saying. It's not me saying that. So I don't know. I don't know what is really going on. You know, it doesn't look good at all. Yes, we get back light in Old Harbour 10 minutes ago. Thank you very much. Thank you, student on the Make We Talk TikTok page. Thank you. Like up the live TikTok page, shirts and some money gun and all those things, all the goodies over there. For the students on the Facebook and YouTube channel, thank you very much for staying with us. It is now 11:42, 10:42 in Jamaica. We're going to stand by to see if there will be any update on what is going on in Jamaica. If there's an update on the fire at the Jamaica Defense Force headquarters there at Upper Camp. It's more than joking. The question we must ask ourselves, if the Victoria Jubilee Hospital has no light, KPH has no light, St. Thomas has no light, thank you, St. Thomas has no light. And my question though, why is that the Kingston Public Hospital has no generator? Why is it that Victoria Jubilee Hospital has no generator? And this minister, that's a good question. Was there a thunderstorm for lightning to strike the substation? That's a very good question. Were there any severe weather over Jamaica for a thunderstorm to hit JPS substations? That's a very good question. Something not adding up. 9545298030 is the number to call. It's also a WhatsApp number. Call me and tell me where you have light and where you don't have light. What is your views on all of this? 9545298030. That's a very good question. Were there any severe weather over the island of Jamaica today? Why are they saying to us that lightning strike the JPS substation? I don't know. Don't know. Something don't smell good yet. My grandma would say something similar like Riverton Dome. Let us not speculate at anything because I don't know. But what we're going to ask though, why is it that we not make a talk your life?
That's why I just sent you a message I just got over your WhatsApp. Listen to it.
Can we listen live on air? Huh?
Yeah, you should be. Yeah. You can listen first, and then if you choose to put it on here, you can. Okay.
So my question though, why is it that something not adding up? Norwood, Rose Heights, Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, Dark, and many more places in Montego Bay has no light. We need answers tonight, yes? Rainfall in St. Catherine tonight. Okay, the rain that fell in St. Catherine tonight, was it a severe rain that bring lightning and thunderstorm? Because we're being told by some people that what they're hearing is unconfirmed to me, but what they're hearing though is that there was a thunderstorm that hit the JPS substation. When I got the call this evening, I reached out to some people that I know and I asked questions and they say yes. I can't say what will happen at JDF until it come out before I can say anything. I've been told to shut my mouth when it come out to the JDF saga. So I'm closing and having this tight lip because you have to be careful. When you get information from people, be very careful. I don't think so. Good night, Mr. Talk your line.
Good night, how are you?
I'm good. Who is it?
Mac.
So Mark, how are you doing, sir?
I am good, just listening to your vibes, So you're saying that there's no light in Jamaica?
Yes, sir. That's none of me, sister. Them sister Darren Vaz reported a while ago.
And what
has no light.
And what does that mean to the JDF?
And JDF they burn down.
And we have one of the largest warships in Jamaica.
It is not in Jamaica no more. It leave already from 12 o'clock today.
It leave from 12 o'clock today?
Uh-huh.
So let's go back to Jamaica. So they don't know what's going on?
That's what Darrell Vaz is saying. He's waiting an update from the JPS president.
It looks like something is wrong.
Did all 4,000 people leave?
And that is why I have been saying a long time that we need to centralize the light and power system. Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey need to have their own.
Something here. The two political parties has raped the economy of this country. One sell JPS for $1 US to Moran. When Moran done with JPS, the owners from that company could go back to the United States and pay out the United States IRS. Then they sell it again. Question we must ask ourselves, have one of the two political parties sell the Jamaican people yet?
That's a very interesting point you're raising. And I heard Darrell Vaz is saying that he's not going back. And I've made the point while Darrell Vaz is not running back for office again, he's leaving office. Going back in? Is he laughing all the way to the bank?
I don't know about that, sir. Politics, some of them are they are Republican. Well, Jeffrey, them or whatever.
So, Jeffrey, if you have the JDF is burning down and the whole country is in darkness, then something is wrong.
Fundamentally, according to the late Michael Manley.
Yes. And so, are we going to hear from the Prime Minister tonight?
Why should the Prime Minister come out and talk to us? Did the Prime Minister give a shit about it? I'm telling you something, What you fail to understand, these so-called leaders we have in this country,
Maybe them people really want a riot.
Because we have no respect for ourselves. Any well-thinking government or well-thinking Prime Minister, would hold an emergency press conference live from Jamaica House. They have the capability of doing it. They have the capability of calling in who they must call in. And have a press conference. The Prime Minister can go up on his Facebook page. Have a live press conference Facebook page. He has the capability of doing it. But who are we to them? We're nothing to them.
Jeffrey, the Prime Minister of Jamaica is using the Prime Ministership for his own self-gain. And you are absolutely right that democracy is broken down in Jamaica. And there is no, if you notice, Granville, where the former minister went there and said it doesn't look good. And all of a sudden, I saw it on Facebook.
Hold on for me, sir. This person on TikTok on YouTube is saying, this is not safe as a Jamaican. Jamaicans are not safe tonight.
No,
and
Jamaica.
The Prime Minister, and the Minister, Darrell Vaz, must tell the Jamaican people they gave them taxpayers' money to say they're not fix JPS because some part of JPS mash up on us because of Hurricane Melissa. How is it that now JPS have been charging the people of this country money upon money? Hold on for me, sir. Some overcharging of the utility bills, the electricity bills. And now this, an island-wide outage, there's no light.
Let me warn the Prime Minister, so he can call a press conference. Let me warn the Prime Minister. The American diplomats are in Jamaica, and the American and the counterparts are in Jamaica. Let me warn the Prime Minister that if him don't get this thing right, he's barking up the wrong tree. And so therefore, the American must be protected. The Jamaican must be protected. So,
listen to me. Listen to me.
Right.
The American ambassador has stand by their houses, sir. Every diplomatic mission in Jamaica that owned by the Chinese, the Americans, the Canadians, the British, the wherever, they have standby unit. We're talking about the poor pauperizing Jamaicans who put in these people in there to govern this country, sir, who believe that their powers unto themselves care about the Jamaican people. They're talking about the Prime Minister of Jamaica must come and tell the Jamaican people what is going on. Darrell Vaz The buck stop with you. Come and tell the people the truth. Why JPS from Nickel Point to Morant Point has no light?
Is it that and I don't want to speculate, but when you study certain things, we speculate. What are you run out of oil? Is it there no oil? Is it that something was in the darkness and he heard about it and he didn't want to come out and hold a press conference until this happened? Did JPS inform him that they are going to run on load shedding, or JPS informing that certain things is not up to standard? All these things, this question that
We've been asking this question when he gave the JPS much $1 million after Hurricane Beryl. The Jamaica Public Service Company, sir, has been overcharging the Jamaican people thousands and millions of dollars, sir. And you're telling me Jamaica only have a little percentage into JPS. JPS has been sold to some big tech company overseas.
I think
Hold on for me, sir. They have majority shares in it, sir. We have little bit of shares in it.
20%.
Serve me correctly.
20%.
Question to them, sir. If they have been charging the people so much money, how is that JPS concerned on their own feet? After Hurricane Melissa.
Well, you see, somebody has to get something, you know. And the fact that JPS is owned by it's not, I forgot what the foreign country name, and I think the Jamaican government, well, we have 20% in JPS. Vaz not telling us the truth. Vaz know what is going on, but he's not prepared to tell the Jamaican people what is going on.
Hold on for me, sir. I'm gonna start coming in. Is a reporter. He's a reporter. Let me answer this call. Hold on for me.
No problem.
Good night. Make we talk here live.
Jeff, how are you doing?
I am good, my friend. What's going on, Conrad? Talk to us.
Good night to you and your listeners and your viewers. Well, certainly, country came under terrain, earlier this evening, the entire country. Some areas in Jamaica, Manchester and so on and so forth. And Jeffrey, asking the question, millions of Jamaican dollars, actually, for some level of and to be moved and all sort of things. The speculation is right. But I don't want to go too deep into the speculation, Jeffrey. I want to stay above the fray. To say, and just to say that in any self-respecting democracy, creating resignation would be in hand to offer to the Prime Minister and by extension the Jamaican people, and with an apology, and he would step aside. These are the things that cause resignation in country. When you preside over a system in your entire country goes out in darkness, the minister in the fire for it, and there's resignation.
Demanded.
True.
So let's see For once, you will see a movie come of decency.
Nah, my Jamaica. Nah, my Jamaica, man.
And fire him for this. There are many things that happen under his watch that are questionable. Chief among them, the $1.4 billion for the US bus. To date, there are still outstanding buses that's not in the country. Here it is. So what happened this tonight, Jeffrey? It's the Jamaican economy, billions of dollars, Certainly, as I heard you said earlier in your other caller, Jamaica into the high heavens earlier. Everybody was stumbling, was crumbling in plazas, in communities, all over because of this unscheduled, long power outage across the length and breadth of Jamaica. Tonight, the 5th of June, 2026. We thought that we have gotten over these, Jeffrey. Because we have gotten over these.
You remember in the 1980s and 1990s, Conrad, every time we have power outages?
Man, we remember, and PJ Patterson came under strong criticism, but he basically did what he had to do and fix it. And Philip Paulwell, a man who come under some amount of every criticism from time to time. But as I said, that bar none can water for Philip when it comes to energy and certainly technology in Jamaica and by extension the Caribbean. Care water for him. A kilowatt hour electricity is 24 cents. Under Darrell Vaz and the Labour Party, it's almost 50 cents US per kilowatt hour. We've seen built out of renewable energy such as the Wheaton wind farm so successful that when this government came into power, Nigel Clark privatized it and raking billions of dollars from it and put it on the market. That is.
This question though. JDF is on fire. You hear anything more about that?
Not JPS, JDF.
JDF, yes, JDF is on fire. You hear anything?
Yes, I gather. I haven't have any more details. I just gather something, saw some pictures there that they're fire at JDF. So I don't know the magnitude of it and if it was brought under control. Don't know that there's a situation there. But even those things that you said that these are things when these things happen. The technology is of such that you can really go live and give a immediate update as to what's near the land, and we should be getting something out of the Prime Minister and certainly the Minister of Energy. Something here, Jeffrey. Let me see if I can put up something here. Some communicators coming in to me. Let me see if I get something here.
Yes, yeah. The JPS. The Jamaica Public Service is saying a system failure is behind tonight island-wide power outages, and that it has accepted its it has activate rather its emergency center to get this underway to resolve the matter. And they do apologize for all of this. And that's how
So as I said, it says JPS has activated its incident command center in light of the system failure which took place tonight, June 5th, 2026. The company is presently taking steps to restore power to customers in a phased and predetermined manner. JPS is also informing the public that it is investigating the cause of this incident. The company commits to keeping its customers informed as more information becomes available, and thanks customer for their patience and understanding. That's what is coming out of the JPS score tonight, to say that, you know, they are carrying out an investigation and they are basically bringing on customer back on the grid. But I don't know that that is acceptable at all. And I believe that, you know, we need much more on this. And the Minister of Energy need to address the country. As a matter of fact, as I said earlier, things like this basically triggers resignation of Minister of Government and head rolling off the top or at the helm of such an institution that is literally has monopoly on electricity in Jamaica. It means a few people produce a little bit, but in the main, the JPS is really the main source of electricity in the country. Jeffrey, I just wanted to weigh in quickly and say that. So all the best.
Let me ask this question to Mr. O'Brien. As a journalist, Jamaican, you know, I know you talk about the things on your station a lot of times, and even on your YouTube channel. It's 2026. Don't you think it is full time? The JPS has taken the Jamaican people to task when it comes on to they're getting a lot of electricity increase from the OUR all the time. And now this is happening. You don't believe that the JPS itself should be given back to the Jamaican people now, sir?
Certainly, the Jamaican people are basically being subsidizing and being, you know, taking a lot of battering by the Jamaica Public Service, which is a privately owned company in the main. The government of Jamaica own about 19.99% in the if we want to round it up at 20%. So I agree with you that, you know, when the windfall of profit is made, the public benefit from none, but once they have something of a downfall, we are called upon to basically carry the heavy load. So in truth and in fact, what you posit there is food for thought, but Jeffrey, that will never happen.
Conrad, there's something.
Yeah.
We live in a country where I don't think he's have any respect for the Jamaican people at all. Somebody said to me that they don't believe that Minister Vaz is in Jamaica. No, I don't have no proof of that. Whether he want to be in Jamaica, no, I don't have no proof of that. But basically, you believe Mr.
Whether or not he's in Jamaica or not, I mean, I don't know that change the price of rice.
There you go. Mr. Brian.
In this scenario, and we live in a global space. Technology is of such where everything is a matter of a fingertip away, you know, or a voice note away. So, I mean, I don't know the point that the person is making to say that he is out of the country. What that signifies, really. He would have to put, he or she, put a little bit more meat in the bone in terms of saying that Mr. Vaz is out of the country. I don't know what that means, that signify really.
So, Brian, before you go, the breaking news, and can you give the update about the JPS and also what's going on with JDF? The people are asking the question. I want the breaking news, that from the place. This is Make We Talk breaking news. We are on air for a couple of minutes now. We have joining us none other than our good friend Conor O'Brien from Sneak Radio, straight up News Talk 93. Well, Sneak Radio 93 FM. So, Brian, give us some update on what's going on in Jamaica. So, go ahead.
Indeed. Well, certainly we can report, Jeffrey, that earlier tonight, the entire country of Jamaica, you know, one of paradise in the Caribbean, went into extreme darkness across the 14 parishes, and we still have not gotten any direct response from the Jamaica Public Service as to what is the cause of this outage. As a matter of fact, they issued a communique minutes ago saying that they are investigating, and indeed they are getting back the light up, the power back up on a field basis. I can tell you that places, some areas in Clarendon, on the grid at this time. I know I've just spoken to person out in Manchester, and they said that they were still in darkness. So we're still not okay with what percentage of the country is back up on the grid. Got scared this evening. The scared level went up to a crescendo because people were out in plazas shopping, people in their own communities and so on. So therefore, situation, and people are saying that, listen, the Minister of Energy, should tender his resignation as a result of what we saw here in Jamaica. And we also, in the midst of that report came that the Jamaica of it at Uppark camp was under fire. Still don't know the magnitude of that, Jeff, but we continue track the story. That is what is breaking in Jamaica this Friday evening into Friday night, June 5th, 2026. We continue to follow the story.
Thank you very much. Honorable Leader, giving us some update on what's going on in Jamaica. And I hope we get back some light in Manchester, though.
Man, thanks a lot.
Thanks very much for coming.
Bless you. Bless you.
There you go.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. For those who are just joining us, there we have it. The news out of Jamaica tonight. Sections of the Jamaica Defense Force Upper Camp headquarters is under fire. We don't know if they control the fires yet. What we've been told also, that the entire island of Jamaica went out tonight. There was no light from Negril Point to Moran Point. What we've been told also that there is still no light in We've been told also that there is still no light in some sections of Jamaica. Need answers from the Prime Minister and the Minister of Technology and Communication. Sir, welcome to the program. Go ahead, sir.
So Jeffrey, isn't that the JPS license expired?
I don't know. I don't know if they expired. I had to renew it. I think they had to renew it.
It was in negotiation.
I think they renewed it, sir. I don't know.
So Jeffrey, we can't have one monopoly running the country.
That has been going on for years, sir. What can we do about it?
Well, the Jamaican people, I think it's wise to understand that we have to move away from monopoly and centralize the thing. So we don't have.
How many Jamaicans believe it? How many Jamaicans understand the word man? But they call it monopoly.
Monopoly.
Yes.
When I was going to school, if you just tell me about monopoly.
Okay, hold on for me, sir. Hold on for me. What I'm being told now, that light just came back in Golden Spring. Light just came back in Stratbogie. No light in Portland. Member Isaac Buchanan. I hope you're safe, my good friend Isaac Buchanan. I hope you're safe up there. And other people in Portland, be safe. We are being told there is no light in St. Catherine. Montego Bay, hold on for me, sir. Hold on for me. There is no light in some section of Montego Bay in St. James. I am not sure if there's light back in Negril and its environ. Or there's no. I'm not sure if there's light back into the entire Westmoreland area. I don't want to get a hold of my good friend Ian Hales tonight. But I think what the Jamaican people need to hear tonight is a comforting chief, a prime minister who can address the nation and say to the Jamaican people, we do apologize about this, but we're working on it and it will never happen again. And, we don't get that from, we're not getting that from our leaders over here in this country, because our leaders believe that they are better than us. And I hope and pray that tomorrow morning or tonight, we could hear from the minister himself or the prime minister of this country to tell the Jamaican people the truth. One of the two we need to know what happened at JDF. Why section of the JDF is on fire? And the next issue that we need to know, we have spent billions of dollars given to JPS after the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. There was no thunderstorm over Jamaica tonight. What truly happened? Why the entire island is out of light? From the leaders of our country. Go ahead, sir.
But let me ask you this. There was a shooting at the Prime Minister residence sometimes ago, and we heard that investigation was on that.
About that, sir. I'm talking about tonight. The Prime Minister has whatever. We know. I don't know if it was in a shooting. What we was reported to and told about that there was a bomb threat at the Prime Minister's residence.
Right, and we don't hear any investigation. So the come back to the JPS. You cannot have local investigator to investigate JPS. You need to bring in now the technocrat them from outside of Jamaica.
So
who's going to make it? Alva is in charge. The Prime Minister is in charge. So if he wants transparency and for the country to know what is going on at the park camp and the entire country.
There is no light in Kingston and St. Andrew.
Yeah, but
JDF is on fire because it is what?
It is what?
Well, what I'm being told. Let me. There's a voice that was sent to me. I need to play that voice note. Hold on for me, sir. Okay, what I'm being told now. Okay. JPS failing. JPS system failure behind power. I know why. I hear that. You know, some people are saying that something was bound to happen today before the day end. Let me say this to you all tonight. For those who are joining us both on the Make We Talk YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, and other portals, those who are on Jam Talk Vibes Internet Radio Station who are listening to us from around the world in the Eastern Caribbean. The news coming into us tonight.
Yes, people. So that's how we're going at Jamaica, right? That's another people that come in live and direct. This are 5:59 morning, people. And that are supposed to like 12:15 at Jamaica or something like about that. The live blackout across the island and JDF part of our camp under fire, people. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Out. Leave a like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment as well.